Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on our campus, we'd like to welcome President Marty Meehan.
In many ways, I've been thinking about being the president of the University of Massachusetts almost all my life because it's a culmination of my career. And I'm really excited. It's my first day on the job, and I wanted to do something meaningful, which on a university campus like the University of Massachusetts, that means interacting with students. This is an exciting day for me. I have a passion for the University of Massachusetts, in part because I'm a graduate. I believe this university gave me whatever the skills, whatever the education I needed to achieve my full potential, which is why I feel so passionately about this institution. But I want to hear from you. I'd rather answer questions and have a dialogue from all of you, but I thank you for being available on literally my first morning on the job.
So who has the first question?
My name is Daphne Voltaire. I would like to start by welcoming you, being someone who understands us. I consider UMass my community. I'm not from Boston originally, I'm from Queens, New York, but eventually I realized that here was home.
I want to talk about the diversity of this community. We want to prepare students to be globally competent and be able to take on the world. And this campus is so diverse, the international interaction, the opportunity to interact with students from all over the country and all over the world, that makes this university really, really special. Thank you for coming from Queens, New York, because you have a perspective. You probably were a Yankees or a Mets fan before you got here. I grew up in a family with 7 children. My mother and father who lived in Lowell, Massachusetts. We all attended public universities, and the University of Massachusetts, it means a lot, not just to me personally, but to my family, to where I come from, for what I believe in.
If you could expand a little bit about your personal experiences as a student and as a chancellor within the UMass system.
What I've found at Lowell, and what I will find as a system head, is that I have a passion for every person that walks through the door because I was there. I'm not somebody that's going to need on-the-job training. I know how a campus works. I know the way Massachusetts works. In many ways, I feel as though I've spent my whole life preparing for this job because everything that I've done sort of, in my mind, leads up to this job at this time and place. When I went into the office and I looked out the window, I said to myself, I'm a long, long way from 22 London Street. And with that comes a deep responsibility to be a great president. I have to make this university great with every fiber, with every ounce of energy that I have, and I take that responsibility very seriously.
So I want to ask, what's your 10-year plan?
I want our reputation enhanced, I want our rankings enhanced, and I look at this as a 10-year endeavor. So we're going to come up together with a strategic plan. We're going to engage the legislature and the governor to work with us on that plan. We're going to work on all of that collaboratively to make the University of Massachusetts the best public university in the world. That's what we want to do.